Have you ever gone out and you just had a shit vibe? You had a really bad vibe because you weren't in the state. You weren't in that usual place where you are, that you're just having fun. Like you had a pint, right? When you have a pint, you're just enjoying yourself. When you had some alcohol, you're just having fun, aren't you? Right? You're not there to get anything out of it. You're just there for the fun. Now, you could do the same thing without alcohol. You could do the same thing. And the way you do it is by what is called state shifting, right? It's the warm-up, right? You go out and you do baby steps, and with each approach, you become more and more into the state, right? So we're right here, we're in Piccadilly Circus, and as you see, there's a lot of people around. So if I was coming out, what I would do is I would just talk to anyone, right? It doesn't even have to be a girl. You could talk to guys. The other day, what I was doing is I was talking to a dustbin man, right? There was something happening, some type of filming, and I went to the dustbin man. I went, oh, like, what's happening here? And we had actually quite a funny conversation. He told me, oh, you know, that Hitler's dog is actually buried somewhere here near St. James's Park. And, you know, that wouldn't have happened if I didn't ask him. You know, I found out something interesting about that area. And it's been times where I've traveled, like to Prague or somewhere, and I've opened a guy, and I've gone to the guy, oh mate, do you know any good date places around here? Because I've got a date and I just have no idea where to go. And we have a good conversation, and he tells me so much about the city, and I found out so much new information that I could use to attract girls, right? So that can actually happen. You could find more interesting stuff to do in new cities, and on top of that, you become more into that social mood, right? That social state, that great vibe that gets you the results with girls, right? Because your social muscle is exactly like a normal muscle, you know, like your biceps. Like when you go to the gym, what do? You're not going to lift the heaviest weights first. You're going to kind of warm them up, and that's what this is. You're shifting your state from usually you be in a kind of a logical state, right? You're shifting it into a more emotional, just like what alcohol would do, right? And this is why it's so important to do this and to kind of talk to everyone, right? You have to be social.